Hey folks, welcome back to the shop. Today isn't a project video, but I did want to give folks an update on where I've been, because I know it's been a while. The last video I did, I believe, was just about a year ago. So a lot of changes happen. Sometimes life stuff just sort of happens. 2017, we saw the loss of both my parents, my mom in March and my dad in December. And in that time in between, I was trying to help my dad. We set him up in assisted living and whatnot, where he lived for a couple months before he passed. But it's just been, kind of a busy time over the last year and a half or so. My goal is to get back into the shop more and do some more videos and resume that, so I have some thoughts there as well. I don't want to go on too long. I just want to give folks a quick update on what has gone on, and not all the change that has happened in the last year or so has been bad. I got a new day job back in September, which is working out excellent. As a matter of fact, if any of my new coworkers are watching this, I want to thank you for welcoming me and really making me part of the team, and I really do appreciate everyone's help. It's a really great environment where I'm at now. As a matter of fact, when I was interviewing for that job, it's in Boston. I had just finished up my interview and I would return to South Station, and I saw on the giant TV there that Faire was coming to town, and as it so happened, I wrapped up my old day job. That weekend was Faire, and then I started my new job the next day, that Monday. So that kind of worked out pretty interestingly. One event I did get to go to in December was the Lie-Nielsen Event up at Lowe shop, the Furniture Institute of Massachusetts up in Beverly, Mass. Phil himself was giving some demos as well. It's basically a scroll saw, but it's not electric. It was a foot and hand powered scroll saw. I don't know the proper name of the thing, but it did capture some footage of that. And also, right after my dad passed, I had been signed up for a basic wood turning class to turn some pens. I almost canceled it, but after we had made arrangements, my wife and I kind of decided that I should go ahead and do the class just to kind of take a mental break from everything. And I can show you right here that this is the pen that I turned. A little bit thick in here, but and when I got home, I recently got back onto the lathe myself here at the shop, and I was able to turn this pen and one other, which I gave away as a gift. But I think that one turned out better. The finish came out better, and just kind of the shape of it I like better as well. And the recipient of that other pen really enjoyed that as well. So speaking of the wood turning class, one of the things I would like to do more of is take more classes and take advantage of learning opportunities. I was very fortunate to win a Wood Whisperer Guild membership several years ago, and that includes all the projects that come out. And that is an excellent resource for any learning. I highly recommend it. It's well worth the money. You basically take a project that you might be interested in, and you can pay for a class in that. But it's not just about that project. It's really about the techniques that you can learn, that you can apply to any other project that you might be working on that uses similar joinery or techniques. But speaking of which, Fine Woodworking Live is coming up this weekend, and I will be going. I wasn't able to attend last year, just wasn't in the budget. This year I was able to allocate a few funds, and I am going. One of the things with the new job is I was able to free up some modest funds to do some upgrades to the shop, and not just in tooling, but I used to always shoot my videos just with my cell phone, and I had a little shotgun mic I would plug into the phone, and that worked okay. It got the job done. But I would like to try and increase the quality a little bit. I'm actually using a Nikon D5600 that I just recently picked up, so I hope the quality shows, and I look forward to using that to film projects in the shop. So as things settle down, I definitely want to get back into the shop more often and produce more videos. I don't really think I can commit to like a regular schedule, like a once a week or anything like that. But I'd like to produce videos for projects that I make in the future. I do have a couple ideas. My son actually has an idea, which ought to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to building that with him. One of my coworker friends at work has an idea that he'd like me to do as well. So that said, I wanted to kind of wrap up with mentioning that several months back I did sign up for a Patreon account. I never mentioned or advertised it for what I think is obvious reasons, that I just wasn't producing content at the time. But the goal being that once I did resume that, if you would like to support what I do and help make my woodworking a little more self-sustaining, I would appreciate any support you may want to provide. Again, it's no obligation. I'm not making a living at this. It's just for the simple goal of trying to make it just a little more self-sustaining and kind of invest back into my content creation. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to thank all the subscribers for sticking around. I somehow I managed to maintain the subscriber count I have and actually pick up a few new folks along the way. And I really do appreciate that. It really means a lot to me that you kind of stuck around with me not really doing much lately. But I just want to say thank you so much, and take care.